Hey, happy Wednesday. I can't keep up with the days this week for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Man, I tell you what, I don't understand some things about life. I don't get it. Okay, so I wanted to get my air conditioner, get my AC tune up today. You know, before you start using it, it's good to have somebody come out and check it and make sure, everything's working properly, nothing needs to be done. It will last longer if you just do, your little maintenance and make sure everything looks good. Anyway, so I called my HVAC people and said, I want to schedule my AC tune-up. No problem. Now, this was last week. So we can come out Wednesday afternoon. I said, that's fine. It'll be after 1 o'clock. That's fine. I'll be here. So the guy comes out and he spends not even about 40 minutes on the whole tune-up thing, start to finish. And then he comes to the door and he said, okay, I'm all done, looks good, I just have to do a little bit of paperwork and then I will be on my way. I said, okay, cool. So I'm thinking, 5-10 minutes tops, he'll be done. So I'm just hanging out downstairs because I thought there's no point in trying to go upstairs or do anything else because he's going to come to the door. And I don't know if it's my anxiety or what it is, but I hate the thought of somebody ringing my doorbell. I don't know what it is. The sound of my own doorbell just chaps my ass. It's not the doorbell itself, it's me. It wouldn't matter what the doorbell sounded like. I hate the thought of somebody ringing my doorbell. I don't know why. Because I feel this sudden rush of, oh shit, I got to get to the door right now, and it freaks me out. And I feel the same way about balloons. I don't like balloons for the same reason, because it could pop at any moment, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the squeaky sound of the latex. I don't like balloons. I don't think I've ever told anybody that. I don't like balloons. I also don't like clowns, but that goes back to the time when I was 4 and my aunt took me to the circus and this clown scared the ever-loving shit out of me. We were sitting there, and this clown came up out of nowhere. I didn't see this clown. It approached from this way and I didn't see it. And this clown got right in my face and was like talking to me, and I'm like screaming, and this clown just is not getting the hint for some reason that I am not interested. And it starts going, blah, 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 and I'm just freaking out. And ever since then, and I always thought it was just me. I didn't know other people also didn't like clowns. But ever since then, I'm fine with that clown staying way the hell over there. I'm not going to run away screaming, but I damn sure do not want one to approach me. You can just stay back, okay? Not interested in whatever fuckery you got going on. Just get away from me, you weird person. Ugh. I don't like clowns. I don't like clowns. I don't like latex balloons. The Mylar ones don't really bother me, but the latex ones that no, I don't like them because they could pop at any moment and they're so loud, and I hate that. I also don't like toasters for the same reason. It scares the shit out of me every time. I don't care how prepared I am. When that toast pops up, it freaks me out every time. Ugh. I am such a twitchy person. Lord have mercy. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, the man. So I didn't want to go upstairs. I thought, there's no point because he's going to be done in just a few minutes anyway. Just wait down here. You can sit down here. You can sit still for a minute. No, I didn't sit still. I kept jumping up from my seat. I kept finding things to do. I tidied up the living room. I swept the entire downstairs. I picked up, tidied up, cleaned up. I cleaned the front door, the storm door. I wiped down the inside of the refrigerator. I kept finding reasons to get up. I just hated I can't just sit still. I'm not good at it. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. 15 minutes go by. Dude is still in the van. I'm waiting and waiting. 20 minutes go by. 25 minutes go by. 30 minutes go by. Dude is still sitting in the van. Now I'm sitting here doing some math now it took you about 40 minutes to do the whole damn job. I refuse to believe your little bit of paperwork took almost as long as the job itself. I'm not believing that. I'm not. if you're an HVAC person, maybe you can explain it to me like I'm 4 years old, because I don't understand how an AC tune-up paperwork can take, oh, it was more than 30. He was out there for 40 minutes. 40 damn minutes. So finally, I'm like, screw this. Look, I gotta go. I gotta go to the store. I'm not sitting here anymore. So I came out the front door. He was parked in the driveway. I came out the front door, and my car was in front of his van, so I'm trapped. So I came out. I shut the door. I got my purse on my arm, and I'm standing there with my purse and my keys in my hand, staring at him. I just stood there and stared at him. When he looked up, I just went, and I just continued standing there and staring at him. I'm being as creepy as a clown at this point. And he said, he rolled down his window and said something, but I couldn't hear what he said. Funny thing was, it wasn't 30 seconds after I just came out and stood there and started staring at him that he had paper, he had a couple of papers on his dash. He grabs his papers and he comes on out. Oh, I was just finishing this up. Like, yeah, I saw him on your dash. I was just finishing this up. It was 2 printouts. It was an invoice and a summary of what he did. Like, I'm thinking it's getting to be kind of late. I mean, I didn't say this to him, but I'm thinking it's getting to be kind of late in the day, and I'm thinking somebody doesn't want to go out anywhere else today, so they're just running out the clock. Because funny thing was, so he gathered everything up, and he said, I recommend you get an iWave. I said, I already have one. Y'all installed it. He goes, oh. And then he proceeds to tell me what an iWave does. I said, I know what an iWave does. I have one. Oh, well, then I don't have any recommendations for you. I said, I really need to go. He said, oh, okay. So he gets in a van, he backs out of the driveway, and he goes down the street like maybe 2 houses and parks. Right down, he just parked. And I'm thinking, what are the odds that his next call was right there? But he didn't get out. Because I was in the car and I'm looking like, he just parked down there. He's just parked. He's not getting out. He's not doing anything. Are you still doing paperwork? Are you writing your thesis? I mean, what the hell are you doing that takes you just as long as the job itself? He said all he was doing was paperwork for my AC tune-up. That was all he had to do. And then he would be on his happy way, his merry way. No, I believe dude was running out the clock. I think he didn't want to go anywhere else today. Which, I mean, whatever, I don't care. But when I got shit to do. I got places I want to go. I don't have time to sit here and wait for you. So, according to this paperwork, everything looks good. It is good if you have a heat, an air conditioner, heater, and all that jazz. It is good to go ahead and, do the tune-ups and get it checked out, because I haven't had to turn it on yet this year. It hasn't gotten quite warm enough. There was one day that it got kind of hot upstairs, but I didn't turn it on. Like, I'm gonna wait. I'm not ready to turn it on yet. I do the same thing with the heat every year too. Like, I'm not ready to turn it on yet. We can make it a little longer. And we're all just like, hang in there. Finally, I just give in and turn it on. It is so nice. But it's good to do the maintenance on it. I mean, it's not free to do that, but it can make your unit last a lot longer and work much more efficiently. So it's really worth it in the long run to do. And I will admit, in the past, I was not good about doing it. But I do it now. So ever since I bought this house, I've made an effort to, make sure that everything is maintained properly. So that was frustrating. I went to Ollie's this morning, and there was a damn leaf blower. I said, I can't escape these stupid leaf blowers. Everywhere I go, I deal with them at home. I come to Ollie's. There was one out the back, and the carpet is kind of in the, not the back of the, well, I guess it is kind of the back of the store. And the wall is right there, and they were back there leaf blowing something for like 15 minutes or so. So I had to wait for them to finish leaf blowing, and then I could finish, crinkling the carpet plastic. So I have that to put on my other channel. I did a short for my other channel with these little irregular jelly beans that they had at Ollie's, which I thought were very adorable and kind of like, oh, I feel sorry for these jelly beans. They're all warped and sad, and I didn't buy them, but I felt sorry for them. And I did a video in Hammocks, but the music was so loud, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for that. I may do that tomorrow, I don't know. And I have the second part of the Q&A stuff ready to go for my other channel today. So that's what I'm doing. I got to get home and get back to that, but I needed some stuff from the store. I need milk and cheese and I don't remember, some other crap. So I'm going to go in there and get my stuff. But happy, what is it? I cannot remember the day. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Now tomorrow I have to take my car and get it checked out. I think I have a leak in my windshield. Every time it rains, I get little drips of water, and it's only on the driver's side. I get little drips of water that come down into my floorboard, and I'm thinking it's the windshield. But I'm going to go get it tested tomorrow to see if that's what it is. And if so, I'm going to have to get a new seal for my windshield. So, I don't know. It's always something. It is always something. But it's better to go ahead and fix stuff like that when it starts instead of waiting for it to become a huge problem. So I'm going to get that checked tomorrow. It's not a super, it's not a really, really bad leak, but it does leak every time it rains. So I'm going to get it checked out. I'm pretty sure it's the windshield, but we're going to get it checked out tomorrow and find out for sure. So there's that, and yeah, so anyway, happy Wednesday to you again. I'm sorry this is so short, but I really do need to get in there because I got some other stuff I got to get home and do. But thank you so much again for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.